What's up everybody and welcome back to the Slayer's Den. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. I am so hyped about the new set, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, being released, and I'm super duper excited about this card, Xanathar Guild Kingpin. So today we are playing a really cool Dimir shell to really support this card, so make sure to stick around if you're interested in watching Xanathar absolutely destroy our opponents in Magic the Gathering Arena. So as I mentioned, the deck is built around this brand new card from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms called Xanathar Guild Kingpin. For 4 colorless, a blue and a black mana, this is a legendary creature. It says, at the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. Until end of turn, that player can't cast spells, and you can look at the top card of their library at any time, and then you can also play the top card of their library and spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells this way. So this card is so crazy because we get to just jack our opponent's stuff. Not only that, the opponent cannot cast spells on our turn. So the big stipulation with Xanathar is that you do have to let it survive the opponent's first turn after casting it. But in a control shell, that shouldn't be too difficult because we do have plenty of counter spells to protect it. So as with most control decks, the main game plan is basically to control the board state with either some of our removal or our counter spells until we can resolve our big bad cards like Xanathar, Ashiok, and of course Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. So to help us along that journey, we do have Bloodchief's Thirst, which is just some solid removal. A reprint of this card, Bag of Holding, which is really cool. It says whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. It says 2 colorless, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. 4 colorless, sacrifice Bag of Holding, and they get to return all those cards you exiled with Bag of Holding to your hand. So this is great if you need to just sift through your deck. Not only that, we get all those cards back anyway as long as we have 4 colorless mana open. We're trying out this brand new card from the set called Sphere of Annihilation. It's an artifact that costs X and a black mana. It says Sphere of Annihilation enters the battlefield with X void counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile Sphere of Annihilation. All creatures and planeswalkers with mana value less than or equal to the number of void counters on it, and all creatures and planeswalker cards in all graveyards with mana value less than or equal to the number of void counters on it are exiled. So this card has a ton of potential. It does kind of suck that it enters the battlefield first and you have to wait until your upkeep for it to resolve, which means if the opponent has a lot of creatures already, it's like you'd rather have a sweeper in most instances, but it does get rid of stuff in the graveyard, so it could be cool. That's why I wanted to run 2 of these. We've got a suite of counter spells including Jawari Disruption, Negate, Saw It Coming, and this new card, You Find the Villain's Lair. 1 colorless, 2 blue. It's an instant that gives us 1 of 2 abilities. We can either counter a spell or we get to draw 2 cards then discard 2 cards. So this is great for a few reasons because we can either just hold it up as a counter spell or we can use it as card draw. So there's a lot of utility there. At the top end, as I mentioned, we do have a copy of Ashiok Nightmare Muse, just a really solid planeswalker that can turn the tide of a match. We've got a copy of Shark Typhoon, which can help us in a pinch. It works as a card draw spell if we need to cycle it. Also that we can create a ton of shark creature tokens since we have a lot of non-creature spells. And of course, the very top end, Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. Big Daddy Ugin just does work. It's just a great kind of reset button if our opponent is just taking over before we can get all of our stuff going. Overall, this deck looks so cool. It looks pretty busted, especially if we can stick a Xanathar, because then we can just start using our opponent's spells against them. And I'm so excited to try this one out. Now, before I let you go, I did want to remind you that I'm doing this amazing booster box giveaway. I'm giving away a collector's edition booster box for Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, and this booster box is crazy, so make sure to stick around to the end of the video to learn how you can enter the giveaway. But yeah, thank you guys again so much. I really appreciate all of your love and support. I hope you guys are as hyped about this set as I am, because I'm so hyped. And if you do enjoy the vid, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons for me because it does help my channel out a ton. Not only that, it allows the YouTube algorithm to share this video with more MTG fans, which allows me in turn to grow the Slayer's Den community. So thank you all again so much. And without further ado, let's play some Magic the Gathering. So this is a pretty decent hand. We're gonna hold on to this one. I don't know what that was. We'll hold on to this one because we do have some card draw, counterspell, removal, kind of everything we would expect from the deck in the early turns. So not too terrible. Okay. Next, end the turn. Okay, let's see what else the opponent's got going on. They're really thinking on it. They're like, this son of a bitch is playing Rose, isn't he? Yeah, I wish I had a counterspell for that, but I do not. So, just to be mana efficient, get rid of that here. This might be a life gain deck with the new Book of Deeds or whatever the hell it's called. We go... I think we still go next. We end the turn here. We hold up the counterspell because we don't want them playing that, because that is like a lot of advantage if I recall the card correctly. Okay, sure. Gain 2. That seems problematic, right? Okay, not as bad anymore. Play the Crawling Barrens, Maze Mine Tome. Next, end the turn. Opponent plays land 4, land Ho, hoping they just play some creatures that we can get rid of with Extinction Event. Okay, Maul and the Skyclaves, sure. We're taking 3 here. Go ahead and draw with Maze Mine Tome. Sweet. Play Field of Ruin, and... what do we want to do here? I feel like we could just Extinction for even if we need to, but that seems a little loose. So I think we just go next, end the turn. Seems a little loose. Okay, so we take the 3. Opponent's at a saucy 23 HP. Definitely gonna destroy that, just because we can't really interact with that well in this deck. Then I get to draw. Some more lands, pretty sweet. I think we just go next, end the turn. Okay, we'll go ahead and power word kill here. Okay. Let's go and draw. Draw a bit more in it. Sweet. Love to see it. So we're going to Elspeth's Nightmare. Righteous Valkyrie. Bring in Yorion. Okay. So far, the white deck doing its thing. Looking kind of sus, though. Alright, so we Extinction for odd, of course. Do we hardcast Typhoon, though? I feel like that's actually a thing, huh? Just Yorion here for now. Get rid of that. Okay. We get to still Extinction for odd. That's odd. Speaker dies here, so they can't swing in, which is so nice. You love to see it. Okay. Alright, so what happens here? Yeah. We block here. So they gain 3 life. Sure. Let's go and draw with Maze Mine Tome. Sweet. Okay, so first things first, we do have Xanathar, which is nice, but I think what I'll do probably is choose target opponent until I'm turn. That player can't cast spells. Alright, we're doing it. We're Xanatharing, guys. No attacks, and the turn. Though they don't have removal for Xanathar, we're in pretty decent shape here. Yes. Oh my god, that's so sick. So sick. Let's go. Hey, we get to go first. Okay, so we play this. I think we keep it just because we do have Maze Mine Tome and 2 really early cheap removal spells, which I feel like could have saved us a bit at one point, but who knows. Alright, so Swamp. Pass the turn. Turn 2, we'll probably just go in Maze Mine Tome just so we can find what we need to find. Going first makes a huge difference. Let me see. Becomes blocked, deals 1 damage to target creature. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, as I mentioned, Maze Mine Tome, probably a good idea here. We'll probably want to scry, actually. I hate using Maze Mine Tome just to scry sometimes, but not only that, we want to get to 4 counters pretty quickly as well. Go get +1, gain haste till and whenever. Okay, sweet. So basically, we're just going to kill that, so it doesn't really matter. See, 1 damage to target creature blocking it. Okay, I see you. Alright, so we need to get a land off the top. So definitely scry. I guess this is technically a land. Let's play that and go and get rid of this. It's kind of annoying. And we should go next. End the turn. So we have to scry again because we do need land drops. Like, land drops are so crucial here. Sure? Question mark? Okay, so we take 3, and then we get one of those annoying tokens. I hate to see it. An extinction event wouldn't be bad if we can get the land at least. The Lando Lakes. Alright, so we have 2 removal spells in hand, so we don't need that. We definitely 100% need our lands. Please, lands. Please, lands. Alright. Elspeth Conquers Death this. And we're just gonna go next. Yeah. No attacks, clearly. Being mana screwed really sucks in a control deck. This is looking like kind of like a death by 1,000 cuts type game. Hobgoblin. This is just straight up goblins. This is pretty cool. Goblin Tribal making a comeback, they said. Alright, so let's go ahead and scry a bit more. There you go, there's the land we need. Yeah, we take the damage, sure. Castle Embereth, okay. So we do have to do some work here. Yeah. Do that, and we go next. We do no attacks, end the turn. Who are you? Or am I to you? Okay. I'll go kind of against first strike. Okay, sure. So let's go ahead and destroy this. Destroy that. Take 2, sure. And we're gonna have to scry here because we need the land. And we need the life. It's definitely not where we need you, Xanathar. I'll take one of you later, though. Ugh. So we exile the graveyard. Okay, let's go ahead and draw 2, discard 2. I need land. Okay, we get rid of this, and we drop this. Field of Ruin. Sure. We'll just swing in. Okay, so we take 2. Take 2, everybody. Okay, so we take another 1. Okay, we take the 1. Of course. Don't have the mana for that, but we do have mana for this, which is great.
Welcome to
sure.
my domain. All your fears are given form.
So, it's likely they have Frostbite to get rid of that. Just fine. No attacks. Okay. Scorching Dragonfire. Alright, sweet. So we get them to stop doing damage to us for a turn, which is great. Great for us. At least this kind of damage. Alright, let's bring Yorion in. And I think I'll go ahead and swing in here. Right? Let me see. Do no attacks, and I'll go ahead and Sphere of Annihilation for 1. So they have to swing in. Sweet. What did we exile here? Battle Cry, or is it Grotog? Maybe it was Grotog. Why would they kill that? That's strange. Alright, so Yorion. It's a number of goblins that enter the battlefield under control this turn. Okay. Sure. Oh, sweet. Okay. So I think that they made a little oopsie, but we did win as a result of that. So GG. That felt a little sus. Goblins was pretty cool. I feel like it's definitely not as aggressive as standard mono red though, so I don't feel like it's going to be doing quite as well. But GG nonetheless. Another banger hand. I think we keep it because these are technically lands right here. Green, white. Could be counters. You just never know. Alright, so we're going to play Hagra Brood Pits. That way with the option 2, play Heartless Act if necessary. Sanctum. Gross. You hate to see it. So now we've got some counter magic going on. Yes, Jawari Disrupted. You just got Jawari Disrupted, my friend. Sure. Jawari Ruins. And the turn. You just got saw it coming, my friend. Bag of Hoarding, please. This will be good because I can just discard something like Extinction Event because it's probable that I probably won't need it. That's fine. Okay, so they cultivate, grab some more lands. It is what it is, right? Let's go ahead and draw. Get rid of Extinction Event. I think we just go next, actually. We'll end the turn. Sure. Yeah, I think we counter that just because that is a lot of mana they get off of that. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Sure. Let's go ahead and draw, discard. Get rid of the other bag. Yeah, question mark? Or no question mark? Well, this will be 2 life that they drain me for. I think we still go next. We end the turn. And now I can hold up a couple of counter spells. Yes. Definitely counter that. Go an Omen of the Sea here. Another land sounds pretty good. Do we keep both, though? Sure. Okay, end the turn and end the germs. That, and sure, why not? Why not? Let's do Sphere of Annihilation for 2. Oh, Sphere of Annihilation only does creatures and planeswalkers, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, so we can, Yorion? Yeah, we Yorion. Of course, of course. Draw a couple. Maze Mind Tone's not too bad. Elspeth's Nightmare's not too bad either. I think we'll keep both. What do we want first, though? I think Maze Mind Tome gives us the option to just keep drawing. It's pretty gas. So, that's fine. It's fine. Sure. Jawari disrupted twice. You just got Jawari disrupted, my friend. Sweet. Alright, so we'll Maze Mind Tome. And we'll also Elspeth. Elspeth's Nightmare. We're definitely dying a very slow death to Sanctum, but it doesn't have to be the end. Extinction events. Okay. Go and draw a card here. And what do we want to do? I think first thing we do is draw a card. Discard this. Okay. Let's go ahead and Fabled Passage. Grab ourselves a blue mana. Go and draw a card as well. And we just end the turn here. So we have a 4-turn clock now after this. Sure. Let's go and crack this. Because we want to find some answers. These just aren't going to do it, I don't think. We have to find, like, Alright, so that's pretty nice. We have to find actual answers here, though. So first thing we're going to do is find the villain's lair. Discard these two. And sure. End the turn. We're a pretty bad clock here. We are dying horribly quickly, unfortunately for us. Okay, so first things first, draw a card. Sweet. And we also draw another card. Ooh, you love to see it. Alright, so things are starting to get a little bit better for us. Let's go and Ashiok to stop the bleeding. Return that. Oh, and it discards the land. Nice. We're exactly where we want to be now. Because now we get to counter that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's first draw to gain 4 life. I guess we go ahead and negate here. It's kind of sus, right? Kind of sus. So now they have, maybe they have the 5 color. Oh, they don't. Sweet. So good. Alright, let's go and add one to this. Going to Xanathar now. Now we can start playing shit off the top of the opponent's deck. Just beautiful, beautiful. They probably have a removal spell now? If I had to guess. Yes. GG. Alright, next. Next. So we hold up Villain's Lair. Okay. Okay, end the turn. Let me see. Tell them to turn the player can't. You may look at the top card of their library anytime you play the top card of their library. So how come we can't look at the top card of their library here? I'm confused. They can tap us down though, which is gonna be sus. So what does the opponent have to interact with us? Sure, my turn. Choose target opponent. Okay, so that's why, because you have to wait a turn in order for the ability to take place. That makes sense. Because the opponent taps it, sure. And the second tapping. Tap, tap, taparoo. Create some more creatures. Temple of Deceit. Bottom that. Oh, they had their own Ashiok. Okay, so we play that then. This one. Create some more creatures. Oh damn, they have an Alrund's Epiphany though. Okay, end the turn. Is Villain's Lair here? Okay. Oh man, let's go. This deck was sufficiently annoying, I think, against Shrines. That's wonderful because Shrines decks really suck. So it's good to definitely take over and just destroy them. Absolutely dismantle them. They had 35 life too, and I had like 6 life. We can hold on to this one. We have card draw, removal. I think this is all you could ask for. Opponent mulligans down to 6, and Swarm Shambles. Let's go and play this. And we'll grab a black mana, I believe. The opponent swings in for 1. Grab our Swampy Swamp. Okie dokie. Just like we drew it up. Play the island and go next. End the turn. Okay. Kind of want to draw our card, so do we just let that? I think we let that die, actually. Yeah, because Extinction Event takes care of that. We just Omen here. We try to get lands. Oh, I'd love to keep these two, but unfortunately we do need the lands even more. Yikes. Alright, so Field of Ruin and... Man, this one's tough, actually. I think we just go ahead and Heartless Act Lovestruck Beast here. It's a lot of damage if we let that go through. If we can draw that 4th land, then we can do... We have some stuff we can do. So we take 2 here. That's fine. 2 is not that bad. Alright. So many options here, right? I think we just go next, and we end the turn. Sounds kind of silly, but we have the option to draw off of Shark Typhoon plus Heartless Axe, so there's some shenanigans that we can pull here. That's fine. Okay, so we'll go ahead and Shark Typhoon for 2 here. There we go, there's some land. There's some land. Okay, I'll grab that 2nd blue mana. And I think I'll just go ahead and get rid of, like, one of these guys. We just go next. And we do no attacks. End the turn. Then we hold up Heartless Act. Up to 1 other target creature to its owner's hand. Okay, sure. Odd. That's odd. Okay, I'd love for the opponent to swing in right here. So then I can Heartless Act this bad boy. Okay. Seems sus. Okami. Alright. We do have to do something here. So we extinct for odd. I think is the first thing. And then we kind of have to just hope for another sweeper, I guess. Because Okami comes down, and it's kind of rough. Swarm Shambler, okay. Yeesh. Okay. So Extinction for even. Would love to see some lands, please. Any lands will do. Yeah, missing land drops really sucks here. Frost Trickster. Okay, so we extinction for odd one more time. We do need lands though, eventually. Ugh. Alright, next. And the turn. We have 2 removal spells, which is great. We may need to find the villain's lair here, actually. Alright. See if the opponent has counter magic for this. I can see them rocking the counter magic. Okay, so we drop a Xanathar, and we drop a Heartless Act. This. Let's go and bring in Yorion here. Just go next and the turn. Okay, my turn. Play this as a blue source. And I think we can Yorion here safely. I'm actually cool with the counter magic if that's the case. Okay, we'll bounce this. End the turn. Draw some cards. Bloodchief's Thirst looks like it could be good. So we'll go draw one of those. Alright, so let's see what the opponent's got to interact with us. Edgelord Innkeeper. Okay, gross. Hate to see it. I think we go for destroying this, right? Yeah, let's go and destroy that. Decisive Denial. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I think it's time. Swing in for 4. This costs 5. Go in Ugin for 5 here. Let's go. I think this is GG. Try not to get too carried away here, though. Play the lands. Zero. Play Xanathar. And this might be GG, surprisingly. Because we still get to hold up Negate, which is so sick. But now we can start playing the opponent's stuff. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's play this. Play an island. And we just end the turn. Okay. Okay, let's see what this does. Does this do anything for us? Sure. We can take care of 2 birds with 1 stone here. Get rid of the chariot. Chariot. Alright, we'll play the islands. We could kick and remove the Beanstalk Giant, which would be kind of sick. Sure, why not? And we get to swing in for 8. Oh my god, guys, this deck is so cool! This deck is so freaking cool. Yes! Let's fucking go! Oh my god. This deck is so good, guys! Xanathar is so sick. This guy does so much work. If you can get it to stick, of course, you know. It is, of course, a 6 mana creature that does nothing when it goes in, but if it resolves and you can keep it and you can hold it like counter magic, like you are just, you're Gucci. GG opponent. Electric Hazard. I thought it said Electric Charizard for a second. Okay. Okay, so the reason to keep this is Shark Typhoon is a card draw spell, but this seems kind of greedy. This is a lot better. I think we dropped the Jawari. Yeah, we dropped the Jawari's Disruption here. Play that. We'll grab an island with the Fabled Passage. That way we have Saw It Coming mana up. Okay. Electric Charizard. Grab the island. Grab the swamp. And we'll just go next. End the turn. Island. And I think we still go next. End the turn. And now we play the waiting game. What is on Jeskai? Gross. You hate to see it. Alright, play that, and sure. Okay, end the turn. Okay, they get to create a token and deal 2 damage. Okay. That's gross. So what is this, like a Velo Machus deck or something? We need lands. Is there a way to get lands? Don't think there is. I think we just go next and we end the turn. We hold up 2 counter spells. We get kind of mana screwed here, huh? Okay. Yeah, just go next. Actually, let's Omen here. Drop both of these. Play the island. End the turn. End the turn and end the germs. Okay. Play this as a Clearwater Pathway, and I mean, why not? Let's go. Elspeth's Nightmare. We get to pick apart the opponent's hand a bit. Go next. End the turn. Opponent's got tons and tons of land. They do have to tap 4 just to make it something that can attack, though. So let's see what the opponent's got. 3/2 creature, you say? Don't like that. But I think it's fine. Okay, so burn spells for planeswalkers. Alright, so my planeswalkers are gonna be in trouble a little bit. Let's get rid of that. And I say we bring Yorion in. We'll bring Yorion for 1 trigger. Okay. Oh man, let's go. It's a great feeling when you can annoy the shit out of a Prismari and or like a Jeskai deck like this, because I fucking hate the new Prismari decks that are running around with all the dragons and all these. It's annoying, the command decks. Alright folks, this is like the perfect place to end today's video, and damn, this deck was so cool. It was just control at its best. Xanathar is such a great creature if you could get it to stick. It does cost 6 mana for a 5/6 that essentially does nothing when it enters the battlefield, but if you can get it to stick, as you could see in some of those matches, I was using the opponent's own stuff against them, and it could have been really annoying probably for them, and I had a blast though. Now, if I were to change anything in the deck, I might increase the land count just because I felt like I was not able to get the lands I needed at specific times, but luckily we do have a lot of card drawn here to kind of smooth that out. I would also maybe consider removing Sphere of Annihilation, or if you're playing best of 3, adding Sphere of Annihilation there, just because it's kind of slow. The fact that it enters the battlefield first and then you have to wait till your next upkeep for it to destroy things is kind of a big deal. I think it's just good to stick with things like extinction events and our single target removal. Overall, this deck was a blast to play. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it, and if you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons for me because it does help my channel out. It also allows me to grow the Slayer's Den community because YouTube shares this video with even more MTG fans out there. Now, as a quick reminder, I am doing an amazing giveaway for Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. I'll be giving away a collector's edition booster box. Now, this booster box is super cool because not only is it a collector's edition, it contains 12 packs, and each of those packs contain 5 rares and or mythic rares, some of them being foils. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool giveaway prize, and if you guys are interested in entering, all you have to do is the following. 1, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. 2, hit like on any of my last Adventures in the Forgotten Realms deck videos, including this one. 3, Leave a comment below the video that you liked about your favorite new card from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, or a deck that you're just excited to see getting played that include the new cards. And that's it, super simple. But if you guys are interested in adding some additional entries into the giveaway, all you have to do is hit the like button on any of my other Adventures of the Forgotten Realms deck videos and leave a similar comment below. I'll be putting out a new Adventures in the Forgotten Realms deck video for about the next 2 weeks, so you have until then to leave likes and comments and also additional entries into this amazing giveaway. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it, you guys. You guys are so awesome. I'm still super duper hyped about this set. I'm excited to get into the next deck for you guys, so make sure to stay tuned. But yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that like button below, and to help you stay up to date with my upcoming videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Slayers.